Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of United States state quarters, and not just any quarter, but the highly sought-after Rhode Island 2007 state quarter. If you think all quarters are just everyday pocket change, think again. This particular coin has captured the hearts of collectors and experts alike because of its remarkable rarity and striking errors that make it a true gem in the numismatic world. So, listen closely and enjoy the journey as we explore why this coin is in such high demand and how it could potentially be one of the most valuable quarters in your collection. The Rhode Island 2007 State Quarter was part of the celebrated 50 State Quarters program, a series that brought excitement to coin collecting by honoring each state's unique history and symbols. Rhode Island's quarter stands out with its beautiful depiction of a vintage sailboat gliding across the water, symbolizing the state's rich maritime heritage. But what truly makes this coin extraordinary isn't just the design, it's the minting errors and rare varieties that have sent its value soaring beyond what most would expect for a 25-cent piece. Collectors have been on the hunt for these special coins for years, and the buzz around them continues to grow. What exactly sets this Rhode Island quarter apart from the millions of others minted? It's all about the errors and unique features that appear on some of these coins. One of the most talked about errors is the double die, where the design elements appear to be doubled or shadowed. This creates a fascinating and unusual look that instantly catches the eye of any collector. Another key feature is a rare die crack or die break, where small lines or raised ridges appear on the coin's surface due to imperfections during the minting process. These errors are not just fascinating, they make the coin incredibly scarce because only a tiny fraction of Rhode Island quarters were struck with these flaws. Collectors know that identifying these errors takes a sharp eye and a bit of knowledge. To spot the double die, look closely at the lettering, especially the words Rhode Island or E pluribus unum. If you see a slight doubling or a shadow effect, you may have a rare specimen in your hands. For die cracks, inspect the surfaces near the sailboat or the coin's edges for fine raised lines or irregularities. These subtle differences can dramatically increase a coin's value, transforming it from everyday pocket change into a prized collectible. And trust me, collectors everywhere are hunting for these specific features because they are so rare and so valuable. Now, you might be wondering, how valuable can a quarter with these errors really be? The answer might surprise you. In recent years, several auctions have featured the Rhode Island 2007 State Quarter with these unique errors, and the bidding wars have been intense. Some of these coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and the market demand is only growing stronger as more collectors realize just how special these coins are. The rarity combined with the captivating history and error features make this coin one of the hottest items for coin enthusiasts looking to add a truly unique piece to their collection. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these Rhode Island quarters, or if you've been holding onto a batch of coins for years, now is the perfect time to get them examined by a professional. Certified grading can help confirm the presence of these errors and authenticate the coin's condition, which plays a huge role in its final market value. And here's a little secret for all you passionate collectors: coins like this one don't just hold value, they represent a piece of history and a story waiting to be told. Imagine owning a quarter that not only commemorates a beautiful state but also carries a rare minting error that makes it one of the most valuable quarters in existence. In fact, experts estimate that a Rhode Island 2007 state quarter in pristine condition, showing one or more of these rare errors, could be worth an astounding $98,000. Yes, $98,000 for a single quarter. This incredible value is a testament to the passion and dedication of collectors around the world who recognize the significance of these coins. So, if you've ever wondered whether your pocket change could be worth something extraordinary, the Rhode Island 2007 quarter is one coin to look for with a keen eye and a hopeful heart. We want to hear from you. Have you ever found a Rhode Island quarter with interesting errors or features? Maybe you've come across other state quarters that have surprised you with their value? Share your stories, questions, or photos in the comments below. We love to connect with fellow collectors and help each other uncover these hidden treasures. Remember, every coin tells a story, and your collection could hold the next big discovery waiting to be revealed. Second rare coin, we are embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of United States state quarters, with a special spotlight on the New Jersey 1999 quarter, one of the most captivating and highly sought-after coins in the entire 50-state quarter series. If you think quarters are just simple coins you use every day, think again. This particular New Jersey quarter is not just a piece of currency, it's a treasure that has sparked excitement among collectors worldwide because of its rarity and unique minting errors that make it incredibly valuable. So, listen very carefully, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you look at your coin collection forever. The New Jersey 1999 state quarter was released as part of the iconic 50-state quarters program, which celebrated the rich heritage and symbols of each state across the nation. New Jersey's coin beautifully features the state's famous three plows, symbolizing its agricultural roots, along with the inscription, Garden State, a nickname the state proudly carries. But beyond its stunning design lies a fascinating story of scarcity and minting anomalies that have pushed this quarter into the realm of numismatic legends. Collectors around the globe have been eager to find this coin, especially the rare varieties that make it truly one of a kind. What makes the New Jersey 1999 quarter so special and valuable are the distinct errors that appear on some of these coins, turning them into prized collectibles. One of the most prominent and sought-after errors is the double die obverse, where the lettering and details appear doubled, almost as if the coin was struck twice. This doubling effect can be seen clearly on the inscriptions, including the words, New Jersey, and quarter dollar, making the coin visually stunning and immediately recognizable to seasoned collectors. Another remarkable feature found on some versions of this quarter is the presence of die cracks, fine raised lines caused by cracks in the coin die during the minting process. These unique imperfections make each coin with these errors a rare and irreplaceable piece of history. For collectors eager to identify these valuable errors, a close and careful inspection is essential. Using a magnifying glass or a loupe, focus on the lettering and the intricate details of the coin's design. If you notice clear doubling or shadowing on the words, New Jersey, or along the rim of the coin, you could be holding a rare double die variety. Similarly, examine the surface around the plows and the edges of the coin for thin raised lines or cracks that indicate die break errors. These subtle but significant features are what set these coins apart from the millions of standard quarters minted, and spotting them could unlock a world of opportunity for any collector. In recent years, the demand for these rare New Jersey 1999 state quarters has skyrocketed, fueled by passionate collectors and investors alike. Auction houses have witnessed intense bidding battles over coins with these unique minting errors, with prices climbing to extraordinary levels. The combination of scarcity, historic significance, and unmistakable error features has created a perfect storm that drives the value of these coins ever higher. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic adventure, finding a New Jersey quarter with these errors is like discovering a hidden treasure that only a fortunate few will ever see. If you believe you have one of these valuable quarters, or even if you simply want to understand more about your collection, it's highly recommended to get your coins professionally graded and authenticated. Certified grading not only confirms the presence of these rare errors but also provides an accurate assessment of the coin's condition, which plays a crucial role in its market value. Remember, these quarters don't just represent monetary worth, they are historical artifacts that tell the story of a state, a mint, and a moment frozen in time. Owning such a coin connects you directly to that story and places a remarkable piece of American heritage right in your hands. Now, here comes the truly exciting part, the astonishing value that a New Jersey 1999 state quarter with these rare errors can command. Imagine this, in perfect condition and showcasing these unique minting anomalies, this quarter can be worth an incredible $112,000. Yes, $112,000 for a single 25-cent coin. This jaw-dropping valuation is a testament to the coin's rarity, the meticulous craftsmanship of the minting errors, and the ever-growing demand among collectors who understand the significance of owning such an extraordinary piece. That we want to hear from you, fellow collectors. Have you ever encountered a New Jersey 1999 quarter with doubling or die cracks? Maybe you've uncovered other state quarters with unusual features or errors that caught your eye? Share your experiences, questions, or even photos in the comments below. Let's build a community where we can celebrate these incredible finds together and help each other spot the rare treasures hiding in our collections. Your discovery might just be the next highlight in the fascinating world of numismatics. Third expensive coin, we're diving into the fascinating story behind one of the United States' most captivating state quarters, the Kansas 2005 State Quarter. This coin, part of the famous 50 State Quarter series, has intrigued collectors and experts alike for years. What may seem like an ordinary 25-cent piece at first glance actually holds remarkable secrets beneath its surface, secrets that have propelled its value to astonishing heights. So, listen carefully and enjoy this deep dive, because the Kansas 2005 quarter is not just currency, it's a rare gem that has captured the imagination of collectors everywhere. Released in 2005 as part of the nationwide celebration of American states, the Kansas Quarter celebrates the Sunflower State's rich agricultural heritage and natural beauty. Featuring a soaring American buffalo above a field of waving wheat, this design is iconic, symbolizing strength, perseverance, and the pioneering spirit. But what truly sets the Kansas Quarter apart from millions of others isn't just its design, it's the extraordinary minting errors and rare varieties that have made it a prized collector's item. These subtle anomalies make this coin stand out in a world filled with countless quarters, creating a buzz among collectors and investors eager to add such a unique piece to their collections. One of the most captivating features that can be found on certain Kansas 2005 quarters is the double die error. This phenomenon causes a doubling effect on the inscriptions, especially noticeable on the words Kansas and E pluribus unum. The doubling adds depth and an almost 3D effect to the letters, a trait that instantly signals rarity to experienced collectors. In addition, some coins exhibit die cracks, thin, raised lines or fractures caused by imperfections in the minting die. These die cracks may appear near the buffalo or along the coin's rim, giving each error coin a unique personality. These imperfections aren't flaws, they're coveted characteristics that elevate the coin's desirability and market value. Identifying these extraordinary errors requires a keen eye and a little patience. Collectors often use magnifying tools like a loupe or microscope to closely examine the fine details of the coin's lettering and design elements. If you spot any doubling in the inscriptions or unusual raised lines that seem out of place, you might be holding one of these rare varieties. Coins with these features are rare because only a small number were minted with these errors, making them highly prized finds in the world of numismatics. If you're passionate about coin collecting, learning to spot these signs can open up a treasure trove of possibilities. Recent auctions have highlighted the soaring demand and skyrocketing prices for Kansas 2005 quarters exhibiting these unique errors. Enthusiastic bidders have driven prices up significantly, showcasing the strong market interest and limited supply of these coins. With every sale, the legend of the Kansas Quarter's rarity and value grows, proving that coins like this are not just collectibles, they are valuable investments. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your collection, the Kansas Quarter with its distinctive errors offers an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American history that's both beautiful and financially rewarding. If you believe you might own one of these rare Kansas quarters or are curious about your collection's value, professional grading is highly recommended. Certification by a reputable grading service can authenticate the coin's condition and confirm the presence of these unique errors, which is crucial for establishing its market value. Remember, the true worth of a coin lies not only in its metal but also in the story it tells and the rarity it embodies. Owning a Kansas 2005 quarter with these errors means holding a tangible piece of history that collectors worldwide would covet, and here's the thrilling conclusion that every collector dreams of: this extraordinary Kansas 2005 State Quarter, if it features the rare doubling or die cracks and is preserved in excellent condition, can be worth an astonishing $45,000. Yes, $45,000 for a single quarter. This incredible valuation reflects the coin's scarcity, the excitement surrounding its errors, and the ever-growing demand from collectors and investors who recognize its true value. We want to hear from you. Have you ever found a Kansas quarter with doubling or die cracks? Maybe you've uncovered other rare state quarters with special features that made your collection stand out? Share your stories, questions, or photos in the comments below. Let's create a community of passionate collectors who can learn from each other and celebrate these remarkable coins. Your discovery could inspire someone else to take a closer look at their own collection. Especially, we're uncovering the incredible story behind one of the most fascinating coins in the United States State Quarter series, the Indiana 2002 quarter. This isn't just any quarter you might find jingling in your pocket. The Indiana quarter has become a shining star among collectors because of its remarkable rarity and distinctive minting errors that make it an absolute treasure. So, listen closely, because what you're about to discover could turn an ordinary coin into a prized possession worth a small fortune. The Indiana 2002 quarter was part of the famous 50 State Quarters program that captured the nation's imagination by honoring each state's unique history and symbols. Indiana's coin features the iconic image of a race car, paying tribute to the legendary Indianapolis 500, along with a vibrant outline of the state itself. It's a design full of energy and pride that resonates with collectors and Hoosiers alike. But the true magic of this quarter goes beyond its striking imagery. There are rare varieties and minting errors on some of these coins that make them stand out in an extraordinary way, transforming them into highly coveted collectibles. What makes the Indiana 2002 quarter truly special are the subtle but highly sought-after errors that appear on certain coins. One of the most famous among these is the double die error, which creates a fascinating ghosting or doubling effect on the inscriptions, particularly noticeable on the word Indiana and the date. This doubling isn't just a small detail, it's a hallmark of rarity and instantly attracts attention from coin experts and collectors. Additionally, some of these quarters exhibit die cracks, thin, raised lines caused by fractures in the coin die during production. These cracks often appear near the edges or through the design, making each error coin unique and immensely valuable. For collectors eager to identify these prized varieties, careful inspection is key. Using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, you can examine the lettering and design features for any signs of doubling or raised lines. Look closely at the word Indiana and the date on the coin's face. If you notice a doubling effect or any irregular lines crossing the design, you might have one of these rare error coins. The rarity lies in the fact that only a limited number of these quarters were minted with such mistakes, making each discovery a potential treasure for collectors who appreciate the beauty of minting anomalies. Over the past few years, these Indiana 2002 quarters with errors have garnered impressive attention at auctions and sales, often sparking competitive bidding among passionate collectors. The demand for these coins is driven by their scarcity, the fascinating story behind the minting errors, and the state pride they represent. Each auction tells a story of collectors recognizing the true value and historical significance of these quarters, and prices have steadily climbed as more people seek to own a piece of this numismatic marvel. Whether you are a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, finding one of these quarters with errors can be a thrilling and rewarding experience. If you think you may own an Indiana 2002 quarter with these unique features, it's highly recommended to have the coin professionally graded and authenticated. Reputable grading services can confirm the presence of doubling or die cracks and assess the coin's condition, which plays a vital role in determining its market value. Remember, these quarters aren't just valuable because of their metal content, they carry a story, a minting mystery, and a slice of American history that only a few fortunate collectors can claim. Now, for the exciting part, the value. An Indiana 2002 quarter exhibiting these rare double die errors or notable die cracks, especially when preserved in excellent condition, can be worth an astonishing $58,000. Yes, $58,000 for a single quarter. This extraordinary valuation reflects the coin's rarity, the high demand among collectors, and the unique appeal of owning such a historic and visually intriguing piece. It's a powerful reminder that even the smallest coins can hold immense value when they tell a compelling story. We would love to hear from you. Have you ever encountered an Indiana quarter with doubling or die cracks? Maybe you've come across other state quarters with surprising errors or unique features. Share your stories, questions, or photos in the comments below. Let's build a community of passionate collectors who can learn from and inspire each other with their incredible finds. Your discovery could be the next highlight in this amazing world of coin collecting. Last unique coin, we're exploring a truly fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the Florida 2004 State Quarter. At first glance, it might seem like just another quarter, but this coin holds extraordinary secrets that have made it one of the most sought-after collectibles in recent years. If you're passionate about coins or simply curious about what makes certain quarters incredibly valuable, listen closely because the Florida 2004 quarter is a prime example of how rarity and unique minting errors can turn a simple coin into a prized treasure. The Florida quarter was issued in 2004 as part of the iconic 50 State Quarters program, designed to celebrate each state's unique identity. This coin features the vibrant and detailed image of a sabal palm tree, the state tree of Florida, alongside the famous sunshine and two gorgeous space shuttles launching into the sky, symbolizing Florida's historic role in space exploration. The artistry and symbolism are powerful, but what makes this coin truly stand out in the eyes of collectors are the rare minting errors that some of these quarters exhibit. These errors are not just fascinating anomalies, they are the key to the coin's soaring value and incredible demand. One of the most exciting features collectors look for in the Florida 2004 quarter is the double die error. This error creates a noticeable doubling or shadow effect on certain parts of the coin, especially the inscriptions such as Florida and quarter dollar. This doubling effect is like a hidden signature that instantly increases the coin's worth. Another significant error that can be found on some of these quarters is the presence of die cracks, thin, raised lines that appear where the minting dies cracked during production. These cracks often run along the palm tree or the edges of the coin, making each error coin a unique collectible with a story to tell. These minting quirks are highly prized because they are rare and visually striking, turning a common coin into a remarkable find. To spot these valuable errors, collectors often use magnifying glasses or loupes to examine their quarters in detail. Focus on the lettering. If you notice that the letters seem thicker or have a shadow-like doubling, you could be holding a double die variety. Likewise, look for fine raised lines that do not belong to the normal design, especially near the edges or on the palm tree. These die cracks can vary in size but are unmistakable once you know what to look for. Because these errors are limited in number, finding a quarter with these features is like discovering a needle in a haystack, which is exactly why collectors go wild for them. In recent auctions and sales, the demand for these Florida 2004 quarters with minting errors has been nothing short of phenomenal. Bidders from around the world have competed fiercely to add these rare coins to their collections, driving prices to extraordinary levels. These sales highlight the growing appreciation for error coins and demonstrate that the Florida quarter is much more than pocket change. It's a valuable asset and a symbol of a fascinating chapter in American coinage. This strong market demand reflects the coin's rarity, beauty, and the pride collectors feel in owning a piece of Florida's history. If you think you might own one of these rare Florida quarters or are curious about your collection's potential, getting your coins professionally graded is a smart move. Grading services verify the coin's condition and authenticate the presence of minting errors, which greatly influences the coin's value. Remember, the better the condition and the clearer the error, the higher the price you can expect. Collectors don't just buy coins for their face value, they buy stories, rarity, and the thrill of owning something truly unique. Now, here's the most exciting news. A Florida 2004 quarter with these special minting errors, preserved in excellent condition, can be worth an incredible $34,000. Yes, $34,000 for a single quarter. This mind-blowing value shows how error coins like this Florida quarter continue to captivate collectors and investors, proving that even the smallest coins can hold immense worth when rarity and history come together. We want to hear from you. Have you ever found a Florida quarter with doubling or die cracks? Maybe you've spotted other state quarters with unusual features or errors? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. Let's build a vibrant community of coin lovers who celebrate these amazing discoveries and help each other spot the hidden gems lurking in everyday change. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the incredible world of the Florida 2004 State Quarter and its rare errors. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on the most fascinating coin stories and valuable collectibles, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next coin find be as extraordinary as the Florida quarter itself.